We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Kansas City Chiefs. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Arrowhead. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there, and a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mahomes, back. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Mahomes moving to his right. He runs with it. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Hey, Riblet.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Cowboy 80. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. 45. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in this range. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band.
Yellow. 180.
Mahomes on first down. This caught right side by Worthy. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. A great section there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second and 1 now from the 21.
Yellow. Isaac.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's good.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Isaac.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Bang, 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 bang.
On second down, Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Warriors 70. Drop 50, drop 60.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Browns, 1st down. A gain of 22
Mustang
yards.
19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
1st down.
Go.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another
1st and 10.
1st down.
Stephanie.
19 yards.
They'll send Flowers in motion.
Down, Browns.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Steady.
Back to the air one more time. That's complete to ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Cleveland.
11 on the play. 1st down, Cleveland.
79. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
the play fake. Here's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Addison. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. And they've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Play action here. Mahomes. The throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
It's first down, and they'll run. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And this one's blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Forced to his right. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready? Shot 60. Gotta be lying.
They put Pickens in motion.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yards, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Pass the 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Wyatt. 19, 18.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Now.
Here's first and 10.
That's good for Browns.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
Ready up.
First down.
18 Ryan. 18 Ryan. Good. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready up.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Anytime a quarterback is sacked, everyone loves to blame the offensive line, but I think this sack, Mike, is every bit as much on the quarterback as it is the O-line. They gave him more than enough time to get that ball out of his hand, and he simply just holds on too long.
That is caught left side by Waddle.
It's second down.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
10 yards. And it's third down.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
2 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Exiting the pocket right. One going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
Cowboy 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go, Rig. Go. Check, Matt. Check.
Up the middle, here's Etienne.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Hold on these two. Right.
Mahomes now back near his own goal line. That is hot. Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He finds Austin with the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. A give here to Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Mahomes. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw here to begin the drop. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they bring bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
65 catch, 65 catch. Here we go. 6.
They'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Hawk 70.
They put Pickens in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Again, working deep downfield. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns will up it to a 2-point lead.
Chiefs 13.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Smith to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he's out of bounds up close to the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
First down throw, Mahomes, rolling right, going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. He'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Easy. 43. Come back. Attack it. He's checking crab.
To throw is Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. We'll take this in back at the 16. That's going to broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready. 7, 18.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Fight on these two.
Throwing now, Mahomes. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Browns are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down. 24-yard gain on the play.
On first downs, they'll run the option to the left. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Vikings.
Again, it's Judkins. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
It's now second and 6.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Hawk 70.
They put Pickens in motion. To try and run for the first with Judkins. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on. Hey.
First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That one incomplete. Good job. Six-foot there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
18, 5 years. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that's going to work. It comes up short. No good. And their lead remains at 2.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow. 180.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Look at him go! He will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He'll get about 2. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
Ready?
2nd and 7.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Hold it ready. Panther on the... Get up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll send Flowers in motion. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 1st and 10.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Ready up. Warriors, 70. Here we go. Check.
Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
Come on. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Play action here. Mahomes. this one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Color. 180. Hey, Riblet. Hey, 43.
Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop of the loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Yellow. I don't need to. Hey, 57.
To throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
4th down and goal.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get touchdown short, shy of the 20-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Here we go. Back.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1. the 30-yard line.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Go!
They'll look to throw yet again. Out to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Some time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! 18 Rattlers! 18 Rattlers! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers!
They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6?
60 Bobcats, 60, 18, Pioneer, 19 Light. Ready.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here. They'll send Flowers in motion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Third and 10. the shotgun. It's Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
57-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
1918. Check. Cup 19. Panther 11. 18 Rattler.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to ETN. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Mahomes on 1st down. He's got to let one fly for Addison. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Fight on these two. There's a lot, right? Isaac.
No turn in hand, this one off. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Third, they need 8.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Attack. 43.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out wide. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's out wide to Williams. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
In motion, it's Waddle. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, strike. 70 Lions. 18, Pioneers. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready,
They'll look to throw again. Left side, he's got Njoku. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a 1st down.
19 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
Ready.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Browns.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Warriors 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Here we go. One final play. Moving to his right. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.